Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. This is my first live for the new year. Happy New Year. I'm coming to you, Nancy Yonner, live from the heart of my home, my kitchen. And normally I am live, but today I'm doing a little video for you and we'll post it during our regular time and I'll explain that to you in just a minute. And so it's the first Tuesday that I'm coming to you. So I always do a cooking for you. And this has been quite the little journey here this afternoon. And I will explain all of that to you. But a couple of things. First of all, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. And we sure did. And 2025, I hope, is finding you doing well. I don't know who here does a word of the year, but I've done that for many years, probably 20 plus years. So I have a personal word of the year this year, and then we always have one for our work. And so anyways, my personal word of the year is embrace. And it's really about embracing the day and embracing everything that comes my way, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? And just really embracing the day, not worrying about the past, not worried about the future, but just embracing the day, embracing who I'm with and what I'm doing, and just focusing on embracing. So embrace is my personal word. My personal little mantra is lean, learn, and love. So I just always want to lean into our friends, our faith, family, and friends. I want to learn all that I can, and I want to, of course, love the people that I'm with. Okay, so that's personal. And then business, our word of the year is change. And there's a lot going on in the world, a lot of change. There's a lot going on in my personal life that most likely will be downsizing this year. So I know that and there's changes in the real estate industry. So our word at Love to List is change, with the caveat of let's roll with it. So we're going to embrace change and we're going to roll with it. Okay. While I am personally leaning, learning, and loving. So that's a little update. Please let me know your word of the year if you have one, or a mantra. I would love to hear it. So that's that. And then also I want to let you know this Saturday, I'm starting back up of my Postscript Saturday. I think I'll be ending that right around April because I committed to doing it for a year. And that's a PS to our real estate week. And that's more related educational information about the value of working with a professional realtor. So both from the heart of the home and Postscript Saturday are posted on our YouTube channel. So I've actually already started cooking here. And a little disaster, after disaster here. Let me turn down my stove a little bit. So first of all, this is coming from this book, and it's Wholesome Everyday Recipes from the Nourish Me Kitchen. This is a 2-volume set. It weighs like about 5 pounds, and this is all about wisdom, about healthy lifestyle, and this version, and then all the recipes in this version. And this is so delicious. And I'm kind of messing it up today, but we are going to post the recipe and you'll see the pictures from when I made it. It was so tasty the first time. This time is a little bit to behold. A lot of it has to do with my pan that I'm using. So I have made 2 soups in the last few days, and both of them are outside because I keep them out there because of the cold. And so both my pans are out there, my soup pans. So I'm using this crazy pan that I had, and it has a really thin bottom, so it started to kind of burn a little bit. Anyways, this is a Thai coconut veggie soup. and it has some of my favorite ingredients in it. So I've pretty much done it all, but I wanted to share with you a couple things. You saw that I posted recently. This recipe calls for, so it's super easy. The recipe is super easy. It takes a little bit of time because I'll show you there's a lot of vegetables. But once you cut your vegetables and then you're ready to go, it is super easy. So I make my own vegetable soup, vegetable broth. And here's a bag that I have going. I keep this in the freezer. So I just emptied it. I had just made vegetable broth maybe less than 2 weeks ago, and I've already gone through 2 containers of these because this is the time of year that I make a lot of soup. So I've already got the vegetable broth in there, but I wanted to show you. See, I have, let me see if I can show you this. Since I'm not doing it live, there you go. There's all my scraps here. So I'm going to put my food scraps in my vegetable bag, so that I can make vegetable broth. So it's just so easy. You just put your food scraps in there and you stick it in the freezer, and I just always have 1 or 2 going. Matter of fact, I wanted to show you, sometimes I do just 1 for spinach because I use them for my smoothies. So, you know, I don't like to waste. I really like to try and be as resourceful as I can. Now, before I go further, I was going to tell you something. I get a lot of compliments on this sweater. It has like an opening down here. But anyways, my mother-in-law made me this sweater, and I love this sweater. And it's so cute. And I think of her every time I have it on, and it's such a pretty sweater. She made it just for me. And speaking of moms, I just wanted to say a big shout out to my mom. I love you so much, Mom, and I don't think I tell you enough how wonderful you are and how grateful I am for you. And I want to thank you. You always are so kind to us at Christmas. And with my little Christmas money, I am buying something that I've wanted for a really long time, and it's an electronic food composter. So I'm super excited about that, and this made me think of it. So I'll probably put it right here at the end of my kitchen island, and you just put all your, you know, leftovers that go to bad or whatever it is scrap wise. If you're not making the vegetable soup, you know, there's other reasons, other stuff that you put in there, and then it composts overnight, and then it takes a while, and then you just take that compost and put it out in your yard. So anyways, so thank you, Mom. All right, so what is in this soup? So it's the vegetable broth, and it's coconut milk, 2 cans of coconut milk. So it's 8 cups of vegetable broth, 2 cans of coconut milk, and then tofu, soy sauce, and some like little lime zest. So I wanted to show you the tofu. I already cut up, but when your tofu comes in like a brick, so you cut it in half, and then you slice it so it gets to be cubed. So, you know, it had the whole brick. So you kind of cut it down the center, and then you make those cuts, and you get these pretty cubes. So they go in there. So what it is you bring your broth and your coconut milk and your tofu, soy sauce, a little lime zest, and oh, this is an important ingredient. This is lemongrass. It comes in this little container, and this was 1, or sometimes there's 1 or 2. This is a really big one, but I always take the outer leaves off. They're a little tough, and then you cut the lemongrass stalk into that. So I want to let you know that. So lemongrass, tofu, broth, soy sauce, condensed milk, lime, that all is in there, and you cook that to like a nice boil, and then all you do is add 8 cups of vegetables. Now the nice thing about this is you can be super flexible with this, and also you don't have to use tofu. You could have cooked chicken you could throw in there. You could do shrimp in there, would be really good. So in any vegetables you want. I like mushrooms, carrots. I love the color of the carrot. I use some bok choy, some scallions, some broccoli. So you can see, so it's just a really nice beautiful 8 cups of vegetables. And then you throw your vegetables in there. And show you. It looks like that. And then I'll stir it and cut it up. And that's it. That is it. I'll take some pictures of it for you. And it doesn't take long because it's, you know, it's like a low boil, not a high boil. And you just let your vegetables cook in there. And then you've got this delicious, delicious soup. And you can garnish it with some basil or I have some flat parsley. So when I serve it, I'll do a bowl. And when I serve it, I'll put some parsley on it. So that's it. Again, you'll have the recipe. It is super easy. The hardest part or the longest is cutting those vegetables, and then you just throw it all in there. So I hope you enjoy it. It's the time of year to have soup when it's so cold. We have snow on the ground here. And and the reason why I'm doing a Zoom recording is because when we had our meeting this year, our first meeting of the year at Love to List, I said to my team, Michelle and Deborah, I'm like, you guys, I really want to be a part of this. It's called Power Collective Group. It's a group of women with this woman that I love. I've learned so much from. Her name's Christina Wise. And Christina Wise, if you want some information, she's a money coach. And, you know, even at 60, I feel like I still have a lot to learn. And I've known her for many years and been to different functions of hers. And so she started this group, and it meets at 4 o'clock once a month on a Tuesday. And I was like, you guys, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I want to go to this. And they said, Nancy, why don't you do a Zoom recording, and we'll post that, because it's just once a month. So, and I usually do my cooking anyway. So this way I can pre-record my cooking class, and here it is. It's voila, it's on my live at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. So that's it. Next week, you guys, I am going to do the big bathroom reveal. We finally got my sconces up. It only took like 10 months. They were on back order. So I'm super excited to share that with you. It was a fun project, and I hope you like it. If I can find some before pictures, I'll try and post them before the live next week. So I hope you're having a great week. We have lots of snow, and you know, things are still closed around here. So I'm working from home and enjoying it. And I hope that you are doing well, and let me know what your word of the year is. And in the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling. Okay? Okay. Bye, everyone.